Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Man, when that music come on, Joe, you already know what time it is, man. It's time
Yes, sir.
it is. What is the word, everybody out there in sports land? Y'all know the vibes. You know what it is when you see these brothers on your screen. Bars and buckets, man, the hottest sports and hip hop podcast out there in the land, man. Don't let nobody else tell you different. You dig? Man, y'all know how we coming, man. Coming to you guys live, man. Wherever we at, we doing a dang on thing. What's the word? What's the word? Man, thank y'all for chiming in, man. Be sure if you don't do nothing else, go subscribe on YouTube, man. Bars and buckets, Facebook, man, IG, all that good stuff, man. We out here doing it big. You know, we're gonna come to for the latest and the greatest updates on sports, especially everything that's going on now, man. As well as hip hop, album drops, debates, all that good stuff, man. Be sure you subscribe, Bars and Buckets, man. Get into them, man. My brother's up here with me as always. What's the word, man? Y'all straight?
It's a word, man. It's a good day, brother. Friday Eve, and one more day for the work week, and get to relax a little bit, man. It definitely was a little better week, man. Last week was chaotic, bro, but this week wasn't too bad, so I'll take it.
You know it. Quan, what's the word?
Man, everything's smooth, man. Just, staying sucker free in the land of lollipops, man.
Lollipops.
That's it, man. That's it. Trying to stay out the way, man.
For sure, man. You know, it's been a long week with a kid. So, but you know how it's absolutely too much going on that we got to talk in and get into, man. But if we do anything, man, well, like I said, we welcome everybody, man. Wherever you chiming in, be sure you comment, subscribe, like I said, man, and chime in with us, man. We're going to kick it off in a bit. But first, before we do that, y'all know the vibes, how we do it. But if it's your first time checking out the show, we take free throws. Now, disclaimer, sometimes we get a little drunk on here. Okay. All right. I had a little hiatus. I stopped drinking for, a week or two, maybe 3. All right. So I'm back in tune with it, man. So, bros, what y'all sipping, man, for your free throws?
And I got a little Pinot Grigio, man. A little Pinot tonight. You know what I'm saying? There's something slight, but get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get the job done. Quan, what you got, boy?
Kicking it with that shady motherfucker, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie that made another appearance in the house, huh?
Nah. That's Bay right there. I mess with Jamie all day. I got I'm still here at the studio, at Windy City Underground. So
okay.
I got a little you dig.
Okay, all right, there we go.
But it's some tequila, man. So the bros before we got on air, they was talking about how I gotta look like whispers in the dark in this joint. But hey, man, you gotta set the mood for you set the mood, Joe. It's all good. All right, so man, look. Let's tell someone back, man. Let's get it in. Kick off to a good show. Make sure you put your free throws in the air wherever you at. Let's get it.
Go.
You can't stop the rain. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, I feel like Papa want to get his spinach, nigga. Shit.
Woo. All right, let's get into it, man. Of course, we know what's going on in sports. So much is happening right now. But look, we all know the big game is happening Sunday. We're going to talk about that in a minute, man. History-making game, Super Bowl, first ever 2 black quarterbacks square off this Sunday night, man. It's going to be a huge Super Bowl for the culture. But, man, we got to start off about what happened today, man. There's so much happened today in the NBA. Trade season is officially underway. Man, with them second round
picks, boy.
I think Mars got 5 second-round picks, 6, 7. They was giving them away, man. So
crazy.
We want to know what y'all think about the trade deadline. Who won? Who lost? Who's the most shocking? All that stuff, man. I know, of course, the bros gonna get their opinion and everything like that. One of Cornell's favorite players, Brody. They treat that Mark like he work on 47th King Drive selling squares, okay? They treat them bogus out here, all right? So we're going to talk about that too, man, bros. But what's y'all overall take on the deadline. Who's the winners? Who's the losers? And just we ain't got to talk about the Bulls, but if you want to go ahead.
Well, I mean, clearly, if you look at kind of the trades that did transpire, I really wasn't expecting the Clippers to move how they moved today. I would say that was kind of surprising. They did pick up Eric Gordon. They got Bones Highland from the Nuggets, which I think is also a pretty decent pickup. You got the star power move with KD going to Phoenix. They gave up 2 young cats, 2 guys that I thought were pretty instrumental to their team, and they'll have to figure that out. And I'm talking about Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, and they'll have to figure that out. But healthy, I mean, the West really has just pretty much taken everybody over on their side. Like the East is, I mean, you got your top heavies right now. Like you got your Bostons, you got your Milwaukees. That's
76ers.
That's 76ers, I guess. But like now it's wide open, man. So I don't know, man. I think it might have been a few winners. Certainly some losers, though, without a doubt. But definitely some moves that happened today that probably, caught a lot of people off guard, man.
All right. Let's see. The Clippers surprised me. I was like, why the fuck do y'all want Eric Gordon back?
Yeah.
But Bones was a good move. Let's see. The Lakers made some good moves and bring in D'Angelo Russell, Mo Bamba. So, I mean, you add that with AD and, yeah. Let's see. Who else? There was a few moves that was like, oh, damn. Like John Wall going back to the Rockets, but then they just waived him. So I'm interested in seeing what John Wall is going to end up. Hopefully the Bulls can get in on this waiver buyout market and try to grab at least 2-3 players, something, man. Like Bulls need some help, but the East is wide open. So this does kind of help the Bulls like get into the playoff picture. Because Brooklyn won't make it unless they like put it together. I mean, they have some talent, but they don't have that big name, and Ben Simmons ain't. I don't know what to call Buddy. But I mean, it was interesting. I mean, a woman at work said that the NBA trade deadline was like a male reality TV show. So like, y'all all hyped up and shit, this and that. Every time everybody phone ding, all the men huddle up.
Yeah.
And go away. So it was entertaining for the day, man. It was entertaining.
You know what I thought though? Because I don't know about y'all, but I was asleep when that KD news dropped.
Yeah,
knocked
definitely.
But something told me that if KD did get traded and he went over there to the G League, if he went over there to Phoenix,
you'll see him at the Croc Center.
Right.
Think about the Western standings right now. Okay. We know that Kyrie got traded to Dallas, so they number 4, I believe, right? And I think Phoenix is 5.
Something like that.
Yep.
So let's say they stayed that same position, right?
That's gonna be an ugly series.
Would they face each other in the first round?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Yep.
That would be an ugly first round.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to find a scenario because who's number 1 and 2 and 3 in the West?
Nuggets, I think, are 1.
Nuggets, okay.
I'm pull it up. Let's see.
Yeah, I tried to remember how it was when I looked at it last. I know the Nuggets are 1 though.
Is Memphis in there?
So Nuggets are 1, Memphis is 2, Sacramento 3, Dallas 4.
Sacramento?
Yeah.
Sacramento been hoping, bro.
Phoenix is 5, Clippers are 6, New Orleans 7, Minnesota 8, Golden State 9, Portland 10, Utah 11, OKC 12, LA Lakers 13.
Okay. Are all the games kind of close within like 5 games though?
Like 3,
Oh, okay.
especially on the bottom, like between like C13 and probably 7. I think it's like a 3.5 game difference in the standings.
Yeah, so yeah, the Lakers are back 3.5 games from the 8th place.
This is John fault. John opened his damn mouth too soon.
I ain't got to worry about nobody in the West.
I'm good in the West.
I'm good in the West.
This is all. So now you look at it like, okay, because people don't believe it, but I think the Lakers are going to try to make a push to get into that play-in. You still got Golden State outside of the top 8 too. You still got teams that's not even in the playoff picture right now that can push into that. You know what I'm saying? So don't you think that with the way the teams are now, and I just saw that Reggie Jackson is going to try to sign with the Phoenix Suns too when he gets bought out. Okay. So, I'm telling you, everybody about to go try to play for Phoenix.
Everybody going to Arizona.
Everybody going to Arizona, man.
But,
hey, I don't want to go to Arizona.
But shout out to the homie Holy Grind over there with TOTB, man. He hit me up a couple times. He was like, man, bro, I still think Dallas coming out the West. With the moves today, do you still think Dallas has what it takes to beat Phoenix, beat Golden State, all these other teams, Denver, in 7 games to win the West?
Let's see. I think to me, Denver, they have it, but I think they just lost vital bench piece, like losing Bones.
Bones was big.
Yeah, that was big. Yeah. And I mean, their roster, what's left? Let's see. What's left on the roster on the bench?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got Jeff Green, DeAndre Jordan. So now, like, yeah, they ain't really got nothing coming off the bench, and that's very crucial in the playoffs. You need that.
Yeah.
I mean, not taking nothing away from the other guys that's on the team, like Najee and all them, but
you gotta have a good 9-man rotation.
And right now, Ish Smith is the backup point guard. Now he good for 1 or 2 games and all. So he ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? He gonna give you about 13 and 4.
Right.
But they ain't gonna do too much more than that. And the rest of these dudes, I can't even tell you who they are.
I mean, they didn't. Who did they lost Dinwiddie and Finney Smith in the trade, right? Mm-hmm. They didn't lose any, so they still got
Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, like they still there.
Oh, Denver still stacked, but Dallas, they only lost Finney Smith and Dinwiddie that went to Brooklyn.
Right.
So they still got Christian Wood, they still got Luka, Kyrie, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Who's their big man in Dallas?
Dwight Powell.
Powell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dwight Powell. It's
they got JaVale McGee?
It's JaVale. Yeah, JaVale is in there too, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. Like, I know that Luka can at any moment give you 65, 15, and 10. And you know Kyrie can give you a good 50 piece too when he's ready. I just think that the supporting cast, if we were to put individuals up starter by starter, bench by bench, I just think the supporting cast is not really, I'm not as confident in Theo Pinson as I would be in like Michael Porter Jr. You know,
if I'm Dallas, I'm throwing Markieff Morris on him. Him or Aaron Gordon. Michael Porter Jr. I throw Christian Woods on
him. So I mean, they have some people, but even with just the Kyrie move, I don't know if that was the move that they thought was supposed to take them over the hump. But I don't. That's not a foreseen move. That's like, this is definitely what's gonna get us there. I don't see that it's definitely gonna get them there. I see them competing, certainly, because they have somebody else that they can now, somebody else that they now take some of the heat off of Luka, right?
Because they can't double him no more.
They can't double him no more.
So what do you do about them dudes in Phoenix, though? Because, of course, we got to see them gel. We got to see how they play together and everything. But you got any squad that you got KD, D-Book, and Chris Paul leading that show. Talk about matchup problems. How you going to defend that?
But all three of them are just coming back off injury. We know Chris Paul good for an owie in the playoffs. KD kind of semi-injury prone, so it's got hell of talent with names.
Yeah, that's gonna be a health. That's gonna be a health call right there.
Yeah, like shit. They might not have. We damn they might not ever really see him suit up in a damn Phoenix jersey. You never knows. I mean, he finished this year, but if he tweak it in the playoffs, he probably done because they gonna want to shut him down early. Just let him rehab. We'll start this shit next season.
They did do a good job by not giving up Ayton though.
I thought
because I could have sworn he was gonna be on the move today.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna move.
Yeah.
Personally, I was kind of like, damn, all right. I was interested to see what they were gonna do with him.
So you have that. Then, well, yeah, that's true. It does do that. Being traded, well, talked about being traded,
talked about. Yeah.
It has dust, but when you've been in the league that long, and you know that the number one goal is. I mean, they gave up 4 first round picks, a bunch of key players. This is a win now move for the Phoenix.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Now you look at the reverse effect, right? You look at other teams making. Golden State, they've been injured, but they got GP2 back. They're trying to give pieces back. What people aren't talking about healthy is the Clippers, because Westbrook did just read that if he does get bought out, Clippers are 1, Heat are 1A. You know what I'm saying? So if he goes to the Clippers, they got Eric Gordon, got Bones. You still got Kawhi and PG. Ty Lue is a championship winner coach. You're talking about putting a bunch of talent together, and they not even in the playoffs right now. So that's what I'm saying. You put in all these teams. Who you think really has the edge, though, to come out the West?
Them niggas going to be the 05-06 Knicks.
I think they're 6 right now, bro. I think.
Yeah, they were 6. They were like 6.
Clippers?
Yeah, they were 6.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
They were 6th. Oh, and the Clippers, man, I mean, like, I love Paul George game. I don't know what they doing over there, man. Like, that whole load management, I'm going to play every other. Like, these niggas on the college schedule. Like, I'm going to play Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like, it's only like, just play ball, man. And losing Reggie Jackson is major.
It is.
That shit major. And I'm going to be real with you. Eric Gordon can shoot. But other than that, he easy to guard. Because all you got to do is kind of hover in that area. Mm-hmm. He ain't going to really kill you off the dribble no more. He ain't going to do a whole lot of that no more. He's getting older. He ain't got that same energy and spunk. So,
and you know what? The crazy part about all this is like, because we talking about it like, because we know his game. The crazy part is he now is in a winning situation. So the crazy part is that light bulb switch, and you like, bruh, you had all this left in your tank, and you just been out here chilling because you like, I ain't finna give all this and we losing.
Right.
And that's kind of what where I think he's at, and I think we're gonna see something a little different from what he was doing. But he's definitely, to your point though, definitely the last few years. I mean, you could pretty much game plan for him, and it don't take much.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't giving you what he gave you initially. So, but I don't know, man. Like the Clippers, I mean, when you talk about like, let's see, you got Big Zubac in the middle, Kawhi, PG. Say you throw Eric Gordon there to start.
One of the twins coming off the bench.
One of the twins coming off the bench. And
let's just say they get Brody.
Let's say they get Brody. Hell, let's say right now, even if we throw Bones in the starting lineup with that group, like I mean, it's a solid 5, man. Like that's a solid starting lineup.
You got Terrence Mann.
Still got Terrence Mann. They didn't give him up.
Man,
right. So they still have pieces, bro.
Oh, they also got Mason Plumlee.
And they got Plumlee in the trade state too.
Yeah.
Right. So they got pieces that can do some things. But it's just a matter of like, if I'm Ty Lue, to your point, bro, with all this load management crap, if I'm Ty Lue and I say, hey, once we make it to All-Star break, and we, do what we do, when we get back, like it's time to start grinding, so we know really what we got in terms of chemistry. So now it's like I don't need you to miss games. I need you to be ready to compete, because we can't just walk into the playoffs and, you know what I'm saying, even with the talent, we can't just walk into the playoffs and just think we just gonna turn it on.
Right. That West crazy right now.
Is that West too crazy? The West too crazy to do that. It's any given day in the West.
Yeah, now it's ugly in the West. I mean, you got to think about it. The pout, like most of the all-star, superstar players are in the West.
So, okay. Golden State is 10, right? You said Golden State was like 10 or 11?
Ninth.
Okay, that's still fairly. And the Lakers was 10. No, the
Lakers are 13.
13th.
Damn. Okay.
Nobody at the bottom.
Now they go make a run though. They're you gotta get hit with one of those at least once a show.
I mean,
but seriously though, they're going to make a run.
Yeah, they're going
to make a run, right? They picked up Rui before the trade deadline.
Right.
Then they pick up Mo Bamba today. They picked up Russell, D'Lo, right? Like they're going to make a move. Like that's not, if they don't make a move, if they don't make a push on this, that's all on them. If they don't make a push, that's all on them. It's nobody else they can blame.
I see them getting Patrick Beverly back too.
From a buyout?
Yeah.
Once he get bought out?
Yeah, I see them taking him back.
Potentially.
Because if I'm LeBron, I don't want that nigga guard me in the playoffs.
Yeah. Especially after I just got rid of you. Like, I don't, that's going to be it's going to be personal now.
That's the nigga I want on my team.
Yeah.
Where is Minnesota at?
Right, with the standings.
Standings. They ain't been making no noise.
I mean, let me see.
I know they just got Mike Conley to put him back with Gobert over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
we said they're 8th.
They 8th.
Oh, so it's real tight. It's like tight. So
yeah, between 9 and 7 is really a half game.
9 and 7
is a half game.
So Golden State, Minnesota, and
New Orleans.
And Zion's still hurt, right?
Yep.
Oh, this is going to be some interesting basketball in the West. This is going to see who actually going to make the playoffs, who not. That makes for some interesting.
Because whoever's in the West is going to win
Go win it. Yep.
Well, because in the East there was a couple moves.
Not enough.
Not enough. Not the crazy thing is most of them wasn't worth mentioning.
Yeah, I mean,
New York made some moves.
Yeah,
New York made some moves. They got rid of Cam Reddish. They picked up Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Josh, nice. So Josh and Brunson. They were old college teammates.
Mm-hmm.
So they back together. So it should be interesting. But I mean, I don't think that's enough to beat the Bucks or Boston. That's not enough. You got it. The Bucks, you know what I'm saying? They always gonna be in it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we saying that it's either the Bucks or Boston, and everybody else is just second tier in the East.
I mean, right now they're. I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna say second tier.
Wow. Okay.
Because
I
Philly,
don't know if I could say second tier because Philly is
until what's the name just on the blocks playing bully ball and James Harden attacking the rim, they're not gonna do nothing, bro.
So what's the standings over there with the East?
Philly 3rd, Boston 1, Milwaukee 2, Philly 3,
third.
Cleveland 4, Brooklyn 5, but I see that changing.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna change.
Miami 6, New York 7, Atlanta 8, the Bulls are 9th, Toronto is 10th.
Really?
Now the Bulls have the ability to move up.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Bulls can, because really they are half game back from the 8th seed right now.
Wait a minute.
3 games behind. They 3 games behind 7th place.
Mm-hmm.
So they might be able to squeak in by the hair on their chin.
Chin.
You know what I'm saying?
So if we saying, I mean, I'm listening. I'm just looking up something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But if we saying that in the Eastern Conference, we just know how loaded the West is. But in the Eastern Conference, there's Boston and there's Milwaukee as the top 2.
Mm-hmm.
The other teams are kind of just scrambling for positioning. So are we saying that although I'm pissed the Bulls didn't make no moves, we're going to see what they do in the buyout market. Are we saying that the Bulls can't make a threat to get into the top 4 as far as seeding?
Top 4?
Yeah.
At this point, I would say top 6.
Let me see.
I would say top 6. I just don't know about 4 because two things are going to negate 4. One is health, right? And the second one is we're too inconsistent because we'll play great basketball one game and then the next game is like we forgot how to win.
And 3, Cleveland's just better than us.
That's true.
Okay.
Cleveland just got a better team.
Oh, so we're not beating Cleveland in a 7-game series in the playoffs?
I'm not gonna. Well,
if we have home court advantage.
Actually, looking at Cleveland roster, Jared Allen, Darius Garland, Karis LeVert.
I think we can.
Mobley twins. Yeah, buddy.
Osman can shoot.
Yeah.
They got Ricky Rubio. I mean, he can facilitate. He ain't gonna really do too much. But put it like this: Zach is going to. Like DeMar is gonna be out there. Him and Io, they gonna be out there hooping their hearts out for Zach to take an ill-advised
40-pointer.
40-footer.
I was open, coach. I bet you was. I bet you was open.
Matter of fact, let's see what they're doing let's see the results to Brooklyn right now. They're playing Brooklyn.
Just
they're down 7. They're down 7. And 5 minutes left in the third. And who's whooping the Bulls' ass?
Who's the leading scorer tonight from Brooklyn?
Joe Harris has 18. Dinwiddie has 12. Finney Smith has 8. And it's kind of spread out. Patty Mills got 8. Ben Simmons got 8.
Ben Simmons playing tonight?
Yeah, he out there. I seen him with 2 good moves. I was kind of watching it. He had like 2 good moves, but I think he's done for the evening. Like Zach LaVine got 25. He's having a very efficient night, but he got 25 and we're still losing.
Is Debo still playing?
Yeah, DeRozan got 10. He 4 for 9 from the field.
Damn, 10?
10.
Vooch got 10.
See, here's the thing though with Zach, man. Like Zach can score the basketball with ease, but sometimes you just look at him like, bro, I don't even know what you was thinking with that play. Especially if he, he can get to I feel like he can get to the rim anytime he wants to. So if you come down and you jack up 4 straight shots and you miss, You come for a fifth straight shot. It's like, come on, bro. Like, just get to the rim, get your rhythm back before you start jacking up shots.
Yeah. Well, he be straight off a 10-minute break and come in and pull.
10 minutes off the bench, and you pulling a three.
Okay, so as I'm looking at it, I can. Okay, so we do get. I see what you guys saying as far as the standings and realistic expectations, right? As far as Boston, Milwaukee, Philly, Cleveland. That's like the solid four right now as far as seeding. Brooklyn, we think is going to slide down some. Miami might go up some. New York might go up some. So between Atlanta, New York, Chicago, and Toronto, there's like a shift there as far as seeding. You see what I'm saying? Who can stay healthy? Who can come out hot after All-Star break and everything like that? But I'm telling you, the way it's looking right now, I mean, okay, I get an edge to Boston and Milwaukee, but I think the Bulls, if they can just get some type of consistency after All-Star break, I think that they can. This is a big if, but it looked like Toronto is not sellers. They was buyers. I think they was going to be selling people, Glenn Fleet and Pascal. I thought they was going to trade them, but they're trying to make a run for the playoffs. You got the Pacers, who's making some moves, trying to get into that play-in. Other teams are trying to jock for position. So ideally, where do you see the Bulls finishing the season at? In the playoffs, first round exit, or just in the play-in and don't make it?
You said either in the play-in
or the play-in, the playoffs, or just not making it at all.
Yep.
The Bulls. They're gonna make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I would eliminate not making it at all.
Okay.
But I won't eliminate play-in. At this point, I won't eliminate play-in. Only because I'm interested to see kind of when is how many games we got left before the All-Star?
Right now, let's see.
That's a week away.
All-Star game. When is the All-Star break?
Next week.
Oh, okay.
Is it next week? Okay. So
they have approximately two
games for a break.
And one of them is Monday. They play Orlando Monday.
Oh man, Monday.
They got Bulls tickets for $13. God damn, that's bad when it's $13. That's terrible.
Look, look. That must be the all the way at the top tickets for $13.
Damn.
I don't know, man. I think coming out of the All-Star, break, probably those first 7 to 10 games will probably be telling of where we are in terms of what are we really trying to do. Because right now going in the break is a wash. Like, you gonna do what you gonna do.
Yeah. I mean, we started out with so much hope for the Bulls.
I think we always start out with a lot of hope, man. It's got to be the most hopingest organization in the world outside of the Bears.
I mean, the crazy thing now is that's our city. Every team we have hope in: the Cubs, the Sox, the Bears, the Bulls, the damn Chicago Fire. Everything.
Just crazy.
Northwestern, UIC, shit.
Everybody. Loyola. Everybody gets love.
We just got hope for everybody. Shit.
So what we're gonna do is Corn, just keep us updated on the Bulls and Nets game. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how, hopefully they pull us from that. We need to start winning for real. So just keep us updated on the score throughout the night. I think it's third quarter, second quarter?
It was the last 5 minutes. So it's the 2:38 left. Bulls down 2-77 to 72. 75, I'm sorry.
5 minutes left in the game?
There's 2 minutes and 38 left in the third quarter.
Oh, third quarter. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, just keep us updated about the score. Hopefully the Bulls pull this out, man. Once again, like I said, welcome to Bars and Buckets, man. Y'all know how we do on this show. Talk about all the greatest sports, man. Trade deadline was crazy today and last night, man. A lot of big trades. If you still with us, chime in who you think your favorite trade was, who's the winners, who's the losers. Just give us your input about anything NBA, anything going on with the trade deadline and Kyrie, KD, LeBron, which is what you got to talk about now, since they want to call him dude on this show. Let's acknowledge the king, man. Acknowledge the king. The other night, LeBron James surpassed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to take over the NBA's all-time scoring leader. He did it at home, taking a loss to the OKC Thunder. But as soon as he broke the record, they stopped the game. His family and everything came on the floor. It was a big highlight, man. It took him 20 years to do it, and he's still going to go strong for looks like another year or two. So there's been a lot of chatter about this. Okay, bro, not now. Not now. Okay?
Please pick me.
Not now. Right? There's been a lot of slander about LeBron James. We're not gonna call him dude no more on this show. We're gonna call him LeBron James.
I don't know if
LeBron James is getting a lot of slander because there's some people saying, they ain't have to stop the game. They end up losing the game. Some people saying that, yeah, it took him 20 years. Mike only played 14, 15 years. Mike would have did it. There's some people saying, yeah, he broke the record, but his kids was wearing J's at the game. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of different slander, man. So give me y'all take on it, man. Give me y'all take on what happened, and do you think that it was like that big of a deal?
Well, I mean, anytime you break an all-time record, it's a big deal, right? Like, all jokes aside, I congratulate the man. I've said it plenty of times on this show that he is the prototypical superstar of kind of the Iron Man, right? Like he's shown that Iron Man ability to be able to last this long and do it at a high level. And that, nobody's going to take that away from him. Is it true that something in a war like this is tied to longevity? It is. And people try to brush it under the rug like it's not, but it is tied to longevity, because if you don't play at a high level for a long time, you don't have the ability to break records, right? So saying that it is tied to longevity is not a shot at LeBron. It's more so a praise of how he kept his body up, right?
For sure.
Right. So, but certainly, man, like, he is going to go down as one of the greatest players of all time, right? And we talk a lot about who our GOATs are, and GOAT conversation is subjective, right? GOAT conversation is based off of your knowledge, your history, what you've seen, right? So a lot of our younger crowds of like 20-year-olds and lower, like, this is their person because they don't know nobody. They don't know anything else. This is who they've seen kind of progress through the league, and they like, damn, okay, this dude, like, he got it, right? But then you got guys that we've seen, Kareem, we've seen MJ, like, so we've seen a lot more in a time where competition was different. So, but again, hey, I can't say nothing to the brother except for congratulations, man. I mean, you break a record like that, you get your love for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have our gripes about other things that he's done that I ain't really that cool with, but I won't take that away from him. He did what he had to do. He broke the record. He got his congratulations. So.
Thank you, AD. You're a real scholar. You're a real gentleman, and we appreciate you here, Bars and Buckets. Corn, do not be disrespectful. Brother. Don't call him dude. Don't call him fam. Don't call him buddy.
Listen. All right, first, don't congratulate him. So that night, I was like, oh, damn, today is the day. Let me watch the game. You know what I'm saying? When he did it, I was like, damn, all right, he did it. Cool. I was like, I want to witness, like, I guess, like some, history. Kareem did it like a month, a month and a half before I was born, so I didn't get a chance to see that. Wasn't around for Wilt, so it was like, all right, let me witness this. After he hit the bucket, he ran down court. I was like, damn, he did it. I'm saying he hit the bucket, he ran down court, but then they went right into celebrating, and I didn't think they should have. I don't think they should have stopped the game for as long as they did.
Yeah.
The reason being is I didn't think it was fair to OKC. OKC was balling. They made him earn every bucket.
Yeah, bucket. Yep.
Every bucket. They weren't just getting it. Some of them inbound passes to him in the post.
Mm-hmm.
They was right on it. We going the other way. And then it was like, let them young boys finish playing, man. Like, you gonna get them all, LeBron, and so when I seen them come out, that same dog in them, I was like, oh, these young fellas, they getting ready. Period. In the West, they getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they, it just made me respect what they got going on at OKC even more because they stayed ready. As far as all that other stuff the boys had on Jays and all that stuff didn't matter. AD sitting down, I ain't care about all that.
Yeah.
I didn't care about all that. I didn't care. That didn't. It was just like, all right, he accomplished something. His kids is here.
Right.
His wife here. Everybody that rock with him is here. I just didn't think they should have stopped the game for as long as they did. And then it was like they wasn't gonna stop it with if it was under 6 minutes, and they did anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 5 minutes left in the third. Like, all right, so y'all ain't uphold that shit. So it was like, I mean, other than that, and he could have like left out his F-bomb. Should have been like a classy moment. Like, I'm going into history. Let me.
He said, "What? What did he say? I missed that part. What did he say?"
Said something about
fuck man, thanks, great,
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
man,
yeah.
something like that.
Something like that. But it's like, yeah. I mean, other than that, man, like I say, I'm happy he did it. I'm happy he did it. That's nothing easy to do.
Right.
But with that, I don't think he should be labeled as a pass first player. Because clearly he isn't. If he scored a bunch of buckets and he's still, fifth in assists, fourth in assists? Because if he was super pass first, he'd have been like number one, number two. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have passed points before assists. I don't think he should be labeled a pass first player.
So where was, once again, y'all see what we back at it, man. Bars and buckets, man. Talking that good stuff. We talking about LeBron James now. What's the Bulls score, bro? Real quick.
The who?
The Bulls score.
Open this app back up. It's 84-81. The Bulls are winning.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
11 minutes and 6 seconds.
Still got a lot of time, but
yeah, let's finish strong. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So yeah, we just keeping you guys updated about the trade deadline. Now we're talking about LeBron James, and I'm curious though, where's Where's Michael Jordan on that list as far as all time points?
He should be number 4 now, right?
4.
Okay, so if he's 4 and he played 15 years, 14 years,
14.
Okay, let me see. Now, is it the difference that far off as far as points between him and LeBron?
It's damn near like it's like 5,000 something hundred points.
5,000 points. That's okay. Because I'm trying to see, like, damn, if F played 20 years, do we think he would have got it? Like, I mean,
he would if he played 20, he would have gotten it. He would have gotten it before LeBron got it. Like, let me clarify that.
Actually, Jordan is 5.
He's
now.
5. Kobe is in front of him. But let me clarify that.
No, Karl Malone is 4.
Karl Malone is 3.
No, yeah. So it's LeBron. Yeah.
Yep. LeBron, Kareem, Karl, Kobe, Mike.
I ain't know Karl Malone got buckets like that.
Karl Malone was
getting buckets.
But he was number 2 before everybody else started jumping in. But what I meant to say when I said MJ would have got it before LeBron is it wouldn't have taken year 20.
Okay.
Are we? This year's 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't have taken year 20 because his scoring was at a different clip. MJ's scoring was at a different clip. Now, how LeBron was able to do this is because you coming out of high school and you scoring 20 points a game, right? So he didn't have like Jordan. He had a few Jordan type like scoring seasons where you in the 30s, and that was like really just like 30 on the dot or 31. So it wasn't like a Jordan scoring season of like 36 points per game, right? So when you think about how they were wired in terms of scoring, it would have taken him less time to get that record because of how much he scored. That's my philosophy.
And he's
So
played almost 300 more like damn near 400 more basketball games than Michael Jordan.
Okay.
He did it faster than Kareem.
Yep.
And Karl Malone. Kobe.
LeBron did.
Yeah, he did it faster than them.
And less games.
And less games than them. Yeah. Like Mike only played 1,072 games.
Right.
And LeBron is at 1,410.
Give me what's that full list 1 through 10? I know you said Karl Malone,
LeBron
James,
Kareem, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, MJ, Dirk Nowitzki, Wilt Chamberlain, Shaq, Carmelo, and Moses Malone. Top 10.
Carmelo on that list?
Yeah, Carmelo got buckets, bro. He's a bucket getter. He has 28,289 points.
Yep.
Okay. So basically, ain't nobody about to break LeBron record for a while, are we saying?
It'll be 40. It'll be 40 years before somebody.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to add.
Years, you think?
They're gonna have to add that motherfucking 4 and 5 point line. I mean, that's a lot of points, bro.
That's like, a lot of points, man.
38,000. That's a lot of points, man. I mean,
who's active? Let me see. Active right now. That's
KD.
Still KD, and he got 978 games played.
Yeah.
And he's at how many? And he only has 26,684. But that's minus how many? What was he off, a year and a half?
Right.
With injury.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be tough for him to even come close to that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna come. There isn't a player right now.
Yeah.
That, because 20 years.
You literally are going to need. You're literally going to need somebody else that comes in the same path that he did.
Yeah.
Coming, and that's hard because they don't even have a straight out of high school anymore.
Yeah, like Zion ain't gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have a straight out of high school no more. So that's even harder. You may be able to get somebody who forgoes college and does the 1 year in the G
right
in the G League and get drafted. And then they can start their journey towards the points battle. But in terms of active players, it's going to be hard for any active player right now to reach that because they going to have to. The scoring clip is going to have to be crazy.
Damn.
Okay. Well,
Antoine Jameson is number 50.
Crazy. So I'm looking at this list, right? So you got KD on there. KD is number 14. He 14 right now. Points. Really? I'm just thinking about active players. James Harden is 27. Westbrook is 28.
Shout out Brody.
Right? Chris Paul 38. Steph 39. Debo 40. And all of those guys, none of them are young. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like at this point you're competing with everybody else to try to just, come up,
move up.
Keep going up the ranking, but you ain't touching that.
No one's gonna beat that for
Not
a minute,
touching
man.
that.
It might. LeBron James is gonna be the all-time leading scorer. It is what it is. Like I said, man, he worthy of having a legacy in the NBA, man. He's to be discussed like Mike, Kobe, and
Does anybody who breaks that,
yeah,
is a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Like maybe, and I'm not even saying this is gonna be true, but I'm just throwing this name out there. Potentially, depending on how he plays and how this works out, Victor
Wanya
Bonga Boonga Bay,
Yeah.
whatever his name is. I mean, the dude is 7'1", wingspan is ridiculous, athletic, got a real good skill set, can score the ball in any place. His only thing is he is not really physically built, I don't think, right now to handle the
20 years of that.
20 years of that, right? But he can put that on though. You know what I'm saying? But he's like the only one that I can probably see now at this stage who could put themselves in position to have a run like that. But again, you gotta be healthy, and you gotta, pretty much put up, 20 plus every year.
Yeah. They said someone would have to average 25 for 20 years
Yeah, it is.
in order to beat that.
Yeah, it is.
That ain't no easy thing to do, man.
Well, it could be easy because clearly nobody in this league
Plays
for the
defense.
last 5 or 10 years plays defense. So that could be possible.
Yeah.
And I know somebody's watching and go, "Oh, you just old school. Y'all was physical and that wasn't defense. Y'all was hacking." Nah, man, I'm just talking about being competitive.
Yeah,
If you're really honest with yourself and you watch these games, like there's no way that I'm gonna let a dude come. I mean, me and the bros go hoop right now. You hit 2 shots in a row, that's it for you. You're not getting another one off. You're not getting another shot off.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do, you're not getting it off. But it's just a pride thing, and I don't think they have that same.
Yeah.
Offensively, they have the pride because they're like, "Oh, I look good, I can shoot threes and all that stuff." But defensively, nobody got pride no more, man. So that could be an easy. At this point, I mean, the way the game is going, 25 points a game don't even sound like a hard feat.
But do you think they're gonna usher that back in? Because now it's a lot of people saying that the NBA ain't worth watching.
It's true. I mean, we've said that.
So
and I know we talked about it at least for the last 10 years or so. How we like, me and you both like, man, I'd rather watch college than NBA.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think they're gonna usher in playing defense? Because it's like the Golden Child made it where they know where they needed him to go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, can we play ball? Because it was just like, not saying it was scripted for him to get there. I don't want to take nothing away from him, but it's kind of like, to a degree, the NBA needed that.
Mm-hmm.
They needed a change in the rankings. They needed something like that in order for it to happen. So hopefully, I don't know, man. Maybe the competition committee can fucking get together and play basketball or something, man. Because it's bad. And put it like this: the way, all right, even though he has this record, the way the game is being played now, it'll always be. It ain't even got to be our generation. It'll be, the Victor Wembanyama generation. It'd be like, man, they ain't even played defense in LeBron era. He got the score. It could be. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They shot a bunch of threes. That's all they did was shoot threes, and you know what I'm saying? Because I think it said like Michael Jordan only attempted, let's see, 3-point field goals was crazy. Like the difference. Mike only attempted. Dang, the ad popped up.
Mm-hmm.
Mike only attempted 1,778 3-pointers.
3-pointers. Mm-hmm.
He hit 581.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
LeBron James attempted 6,494, and he hit 2,237.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it shows you how different the game is.
Yeah.
Like, but just the fact that the defensive era and all that, it kind of diminished. If something like that shouldn't diminish his accomplishment. And it'll always be an argument in that GOAT conversation. And it'll always be an argument that he lost the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I started hearing immediately. Mike wouldn't have lost. Kobe wouldn't have lost.
Yeah.
Them niggas wasn't losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He'd have got the record. And then also, after he got the record, he only scored 2 points. So it's like he gave people arguments to still be like, nigga, Mike better than him. Fuck that list. Kobe better than him. Fuck that list.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to be on top, you got to start killing what could be said. Like you got to start killing that shit. Like, no, I'm about to go for 50 tonight. Like I got my 36. Now I'm about to show you how that's what it is. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's just when you have a dominant player like a LeBron James, it's just that old school way is they was dogs. Kobe was a dog. Mike was a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like they had that killer instinct, and that's something that he just don't have. Like he accomplished all of that without it. You know what I'm saying? But I think traditionally the best player in the league has that dog in him, and that's what people like.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit. We're gonna give our respect was due. You know, I mean, I know it's a lot going on with drama and all that other stuff, man. But LeBron, man, from Bars and Buckets, we want to say congratulations, bro. You're the only brother I know in the NBA like that can keep your nose clean. You know what I'm saying? You don't be in no drama with no drugs. You know what I'm saying? All them hoes you be sleeping with on the road, you pay them off on time. You do your shit right, man. And you know what I'm saying? We need more people like that, Joe. So, I mean, keep going, Joe. Keep doing your thing, man. So
For sure.
LeBron, keep doing your thing. What's the score with the Bulls, bro?
Where are we? Nets 100, Bulls 92, 6 minutes and 2 seconds left.
God damn it. Okay, here we go. We was just talking about the inconsistency with the Bulls, man. Come on, man. Damn, we were just winning at the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, box score. DeRozan has 12. Vooch has 12. They need, him and Vooch only scored 2 points since then.
Here we go.
Zach has scored 7. And I mean, it's still spread out. A couple people with 4, a couple people with 6. There's a 9-pointer. Dinwiddie got 21. Joe Harris got 18. Watanabe got 11.
Who?
Watanabe, the Japanese player.
They got.
Cam Thomas got 12. Finney Smith got 8. O'Neal got 6. Sharp got 8. Patty Mills and Ben Simmons got 8.
Damn, they got a squad over there.
No, they don't. I mean, Finney Smith is okay. I just felt he was always drowning in Dallas.
Yeah.
Dinwiddie is dope. I'm still learning Cam Thomas.
Cam, they just got a free Cam. Yeah. Cam that had a stretch of 40, 3 games in a row of 40 points.
Okay.
Yeah, so they just got a free Cam. Cam can fill it up.
Yeah. So, I mean, looks like the Bulls are going to, bite the dust.
Still got time, man. Still got time.
I mean, they have a chance to beat Orlando Monday with them not having Mo Bamba.
Maybe the Bulls can pull it out. I have faith in them, man. So let's switch gears because we do have another historic moment going on this Sunday because it is the first time ever 2 black quarterbacks face off in the Super Bowl, man, for the culture, for Black History Month, man. Philadelphia Eagles, by 676 Eagles, taking on the Chiefs. I heard a lot of stuff about this too, man. You know, about Mahomes, and he married to a white chick, and
who cares?
People just love drama, man. So, all right, I know how we do. Give me your predictions. Who gonna win? Who gonna lose?
And in the words of Sir Charles Barkley, roll Tide.
Yeah, I'm going with I'm going. I want Philly to win, and not because Mahomes is married to a white woman and no stupid shit like that. That's the dumb. Who gives a fuck, man? He
Clearly,
married.
everybody else.
Yeah, he married to who he married to. That's the
People care
stupidest.
about that stuff.
Who cares? Like, see, that's the thing, man. Like, we get too wrapped up in these players' personal lives, man. Play, play ball, play ball,
Think
and
so?
I say that about and not to go back into basketball, but I even say that about LeBron. Like, I've been discussing stuff with like basketball, and they be like, "Well, he's married to the same, married to his high school sweetheart. He take care of his kid." What the fuck they got to do with basketball? Like, so I mean, they personalize, man. Talk
Yeah,
about them
yeah,
on the court, talk about them on the field. Pat Mahomes is one fuck of a player, man.
man. And that's gonna be a hell of a game. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I think just the whole uh just the whole setup, man. Like, it's just dope. You got two real hungry young black QBs with you got a hungry coach on one side, a veteran coach on the other. But you just got some elements, man, that's gonna make for a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just excited to see it. Excited to see kind of what is going to transpire. And the crazy thing is, I don't feel. I want to say that it's going to be a shootout, but
It might be.
I don't feel a shootout in my spirit, bro. I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel a shootout. Like I feel like the winner. I feel like how this game is going to go. The winner is going to be dominant. I'm not saying it's going to be 21 or 28 plus points like Georgia beat damn TCU, who shouldn't have been in the first damn place, but it's going to be 10 plus points.
Oh, so you don't think it's gonna be a shootout at all?
I don't as much as I want to feel like it, I just don't feel like it at this point. I don't think it's going to be. I think it might go back and forth for a while, but I think eventually they're going to, whoever it is going to pull themselves away.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think. I mean, even though I want Philly to win, 'cause I like both quarterbacks, but you got to remember Pat Mahomes been there before.
Yeah.
He gonna be a lot more poised and calm, and
Yeah.
he's seen this before. And if he play his game, they straight. He just need them boys to catch, run, and he need that defense to do what it do. Now, excuse me. On the other hand, Philly got a dog of a defense. And their defense is better than Kansas City's.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be more down to a defensive game. I don't see the Super Bowl being any more than 21 to 28 points, period.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of 3 and outs. On Mahomes for defense, the Philly defense getting on his ass. And then I see Jalen Hurts 3 and outs due to jitters. He ain't been there before.
Yeah. I can see that too. You make really, really valid points too, bro. I think the bigger difference though with the wide receivers from Kansas City and the secondary from Philly is that they're not going to be gracious with space. I think it's going to be a lot of press coverage from Philly, and they're going to really make them work to get open.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think that's going to probably be the bigger difference from last week to this week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not last, 2 weeks ago when they played Cincinnati, just having that little bit of freedom because they didn't have the secondary that could do that. right?
Right.
But to your point though, I mean, all you need is for Mahomes to have an inkling of confidence, right? Like
Right.
all you need is for him to have, a feeling like just give me this one moment, and that's
Right.
that's gonna be the pretty much the end all be all. But I do think that they are going, Philly's defense is not going to go down without a fight though.
Yeah. And then also we need to see what Mahomes' ankle looking like.
It has been a while.
So I see what that ankle look like now. He's had, pretty much 2 weeks of rest, and I'm sure they've been icing,
Yeah.
shooting that ankle up with all type of fucking medicine and all type of stuff. So hopefully he ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be he was kind of hurt. When they lose, they come back with,
right.
He was playing on half a leg. And you got your ass out there and suited up. You play ball. You know what I'm saying? If you're out there, you out there. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be good. I can't wait to eat my tacos and watch the game. I'm making tacos that night.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
So I can't wait to sit there and watch, see what happened, man. Like it's gonna be good. Yeah. I mean, watch the Kelsey brothers go at it. You know what I'm saying? Should be cool, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's gonna be dope, man. Definitely a lot of excitement around halftime. Everybody been talking about halftime.
I'm looking to see thickness.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Everybody been talking about Riri at halftime.
Yeah, she got a little thicker since having that baby. Yeah.
So
watch that shit on mute. Hey, shout out to ASAP Rocky, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not mad at you, my brother.
Not mad, my boy.
Not mad.
Not bad. Man, we go let's double back here, man, because I'm looking at kind of some of these moves and stuff.
Bulls down 11.
Bulls down 11.
3 minutes left in the fourth.
Hey, that's because Reg got faith, man. Got faith. Reg and his faith, man.
Something got to give.
Some definitely got to give. It was crazy, man. Like I was talking about, chatting with Blake earlier, man, and I had made a comment like, man, everybody like, oh, just remain calm. We in a good place. We gonna be okay. Everybody just got to get healthy. So I was like, I went back to the Martin episode when they was on a couples retreat, and the dude stood up like, "Oh yeah, Martin, you always so angry." He said, "Sit your dumb ass down." Dumb ass down.
That episode was just on like a week ago.
Yeah, so I'm like, that's how I feel when people be talking. I'll be like, man, we haven't made significant moves in 2 years, right. And it's just like, especially when you have somebody the caliber of Lonzo Ball go down, and okay, you don't right, yeah, you know what I mean. Like okay, all right, you don't make a trade, but then you don't do nothing on the waiver market.
Nothing.
You don't do nothing when somebody get a buyout. Like you don't try.
Like I mean, even at this point, I'm like, shit. Let's bring Reggie Jackson here and see what the fuck he do. Like something, shit. At least pinch the bitch. Shit, do something. I mean, the Bulls damn near in the running for end up with Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, they gonna mess around and be able to pick him up, man.
Yeah, shit.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just crazy, man. To sit back and watch a franchise in a major city like us, who I'm sure that we can make up luxury tax. Yes. I'm sure that we can make up what they got to pay for luxury tax to go over, to put yourselves in a better position to compete for a championship. but we out here being cheap like it's the Birmingham Bulls. Like we just ain't got no money.
Yeah.
We don't got no money in the city, man. It's crazy. I'm like, we gotta, and it ain't just the Bulls, because we'd have talked about this for the Bears, we'd have talked about this for a couple of other organizations, right? And it's just like, y'all gotta stop being cheap.
Yeah, stop being cheap, man. And go. I mean, my man in Phoenix said, "Man, I'm spending this bag. Can we keeping KD? Like shit, we gonna offer him something when we can. You know what I'm saying? We keeping D Book, we keeping our people together, man. That's like spend the bread. You gonna make so much money back. You gonna make the money back when you bring a trophy to the crib.
and that's like looking at the bigger picture.
Man, shit. We damn near ain't had a championship since Kareem broke the fucking
Kareem broke
scoring.
this, right?
We ain't had a championship since then. I mean, think about it. No bullshit. The last time the Bulls had a championship, let's see. I was what, 13, 14?
That to sound about right.
Grown ass man, dog. Grown ass man. Like grown as hell. And
Sound about right.
we keep putting together teams. It's like every 3 years we rebuilding. Every 2 years we rebuilding.
Yep.
And it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah. Because we wasting a boatload of time, man. Like,
yeah.
It's like I don't, we got to figure it out though. Something got to give. Everybody is getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's getting better,
Everybody getting better but us. Everybody. I mean, shit. I mean, at this point, the Knicks, when we probably got about the same caliber of guards as the fucking Knicks. Reggie say, send them the info again.
Oh, okay.
I mean, in the East, we got an opportunity. They just better do something, man. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, me personally, would I like to see Brody in Chicago? Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see Brody in Chicago so I can get a Westbrook Bull jersey. But I don't think he'll help. I don't think he'll fit in.
Yeah.
I see him getting into it with Zach. I see him getting into it with Zach. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing?
Right.
Did you stop shooting that shit? They got it this summer, man. They're gonna have to sit down and really do some soul searching, man. Some soul searching. Let's see what our number 4 draft pick. Let's see what the fuck he's done. Let's see what our number 4. It's 110 to 99. It's a minute left.
Are we talking about damn Patrick Williams?
Patrick Williams has 2 points. He's played 14 minutes. Has 2 points. Let's see. Derrick Jones Jr. has played 7 minutes and has 4 points. Drummond played 11 minutes and has 4 points. Dragic has played 12 minutes and has 5 points. So, the 4th pick of the draft has played 14 minutes, has 2 points and 2 rebounds. At that. Like, if you ain't going to score, nigga, you should have at least 10. Give me 10 boards. Like, what are you doing out here? Like, this buddy is soaking up minutes, man. And then I know people like say, well, you only 19. Well, he's 21. You only 21. He's still the 4th pick of the draft. So, we shall see, man. I think it's time to move on from him. Me personally. Yeah, let's see. Let's go back. P. Will. He's been in how long?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you, dog.
Man, Joe, I don't know what the hell just happened up in here, Joe. I need to get it. What the hell?
Sound like you on the toilet somewhere, though, bro.
Trying to get it together. As soon as I figure out this audio straight, this visual, I'll be straight. All right, now catch me up. What we talking about?
Man, we're talking about your favorite player, Patrick Williams, man.
Oh, the Bulls lost?
That they're on the way to losing, sir. Hey, man, it's the fucking Bulls. Why are you surprised, sir?
Okay, cool.
The Nets called a full timeout. It's 106 left, 110 to 99.
Oh, it's over. It's OVA.
Yep.
Damn. Yeah. Well, that prediction y'all made earlier about them making them play in, they can't lose. They got to win these games.
And then I was looking at it. They have a few games. They got like 4 games before All Star break.
Mm.
They play. They play Cavaliers Saturday. Monday they play the Magic. Wednesday they play the Pacers. Thursday they play the Bucks. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is All Star. So they got 4 games. They need to beat Cleveland. And everybody in the East that they playing right now. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nets, Cavs, Magic, Pacers, Bucks. Everybody. So if they can't, if they don't at least finish this 3-2, they definitely gonna get cooked. Hibachi.
Chop chop.
Yeah, they gonna get cooked. So some gotta give, man.
Hey, still, that's just so crazy to me, man.
Yeah, so let's see what happens, man.
See what other
Hey,
Hawks and the Suns playing tonight too. Magic beat the Nuggets tonight.
mm-hmm. Now I was a little interested in James Wiseman being moved.
Yeah.
And then they sent him to Atlanta, which was even more confusing, being that they got Clint Capella,
Mm-hmm.
and then John Collins is down there. So it's like if they don't really need Wiseman. They don't need Wiseman. And I thought John Collins was gonna get moved.
Yeah. Surprisingly, he didn't get moved either.
Yeah, I was surprised to see he didn't get moved.
Which probably means I guess they're gonna go ahead and pay that man. Yeah.
Maybe, but if not, the Bulls should be looking at John fucking Collins.
I agree. Definitely better than Patrick Williams.
Man, and he's still young.
And Patrick Williams gets somewhere at average 20 and 10.
That shit ain't happening. I just don't see it happening. He shows flashes. Let me not just. I ain't in the NBA, so I ain't gonna sit there and be like, oh, he just trash.
Right.
But he shows flashes and then he stops.
Be like our boy in Utah now, Laurie Marketing.
Yeah. But Laurie didn't even show flashes. Now that motherfucker busting ass. He's busting ass.
Laurie was like, just get me up out of here, man. Yeah. I ain't wasting no energy right here. Just
when he was in Cleveland, it didn't look good neither.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Then they get out there to Utah where ain't shit but grass and mountains, and I guess ain't shit to do but focus on basketball. And that nigga worked this summer. He was out there hooping. He been balling. He been balling, man.
He done got out there and got with them swinger clubs, man. That's all he needed in his life.
Yeah. Oh shit. Hey, more power to Laurie Marketing. You know, I definitely know I called his ass a bum. He shut me up.
No, look, ain't no denying that. Definitely was in that bomb conversation.
I'm just very critical of anybody that puts on a Bulls jersey.
Yeah.
It's like shit. We've just been in a drought since '98, man.
Too long.
Yeah.
Too long. Brody, you still here with us, man? What you doing over there, man? You know what he doing.
Yeah. Hey man, that's dedication, man. I'm live, coming to you live from the Red Line, Chicago. That then watch I sold a pack of squares and they tried to sell me a 3-5. So you know it's real in the field, right?
Man, you be easy on that red line, boy.
Doors closing.
You see what I'm saying, though? Hey man, where's you gonna get this type of action, man? Hey man, this is live, comes to you live from the gutter, real live. God damn it, so hey,
Be easy on that red line,
Hey,
boy.
keep your motherfucking head on the swivel.
Right. We ain't gonna need bother you no more. Don't even worry about it, bro. You good. Nah, man. But the people that still kicking it with us and checking in, man. We just talked a lot about trade deadline today. The moves that was made, our winners and losers. Um, of course, we chimed in and gave our congratulations to LeBron James for becoming the scoring leader of the NBA. Um, much respect for that. And then we talked a little bit about the Super Bowl, man. Again, we got for the first time, two black quarterbacks going off against each other in the Super Bowl, man. We think it's going to be a good one. We think it's going to be an interesting game come Sunday. And certainly, I think it's a lot of excitement in the air around it. And just again, general conversation about all the moves that's being made and what this is going to look like as the season progresses with these standings. The power has, I don't even want to say it shifted, man, because I think it was pretty much in the West. But certainly a lot more names, a lot more power has moved that way, and the East has become an open door. So it's going to be interesting to see how the West ends this year as they go through the last portion of the year after All-Star break. And the East is 2-3 top heavy, and the rest of them just going to be fighting for position, man. So that's going to be a good take too. Corn, get the people your last take for the night, man.
Overall, man, I'm happy I got a chance to witness basketball history this week. With all the NBA moves, it should be, a semi-exciting rest of the season. I know the playoffs are going to be exciting. It always is during that time. NFL, I'm really pushing for Jalen Hurts to get his first Super Bowl victory, his first ring at his first attempt at it. Regardless, he's going to be one of them people in the NFC that's pretty much there or very close to being now.
Most definitely.
But for the next few years, pending health.
Mm-hmm.
So, then, let's see. Lastly, that's it, man. That's it.
Good stuff. I ain't gonna have bro come off mute no more. He need to keep his head on the swivel. Right. But we, as all right, and loose squares. As always, man, we appreciate y'all checking in with us, man. We always look forward to being a part of your lives and having y'all jump in with us and chime in. Make sure you click, you share, you subscribe to Bars and Buckets on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and most importantly, man, for those of you who are not a part of this, join the Bars and Buckets podcast crew group on Facebook. That group is always jumping. We always get you the latest news that we have in sports, music, whatever the case may be. And sometimes we may be a little off topic with other stuff, man, but it's always a good time. So make sure you subscribe to that. If you want to chime in with us, got some stuff you want to talk about, you want to kick it with us on the show, man, you want to be a special guest, special invite, man, email us, barsandbuckets2022@gmail.com. If you don't want to email us, man, you got us on Facebook, Adrian Dury on Facebook. Corn, where can they find you on Facebook, bro?
Cornell Shelby II. And on IG, you can find me gold_mine_CEO84. Yeah, I don't have a TikTok. So
There you go.
catch me on Instagram or Facebook.
And then, of course, Reggie Moving Forward. You can find him on all those platforms at Reggie Moving Forward. So just chime in with us, man. Inbox us. Again, you want to be a special guest, you want to join the show one week, we'll look forward to having you, man. As always,
Definitely.
it's always room for you on the Bars and Bucket crew. So with that being said, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Bros, I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, man. Make sure y'all have a safe and wonderful rest of your week and weekend, man. And we look forward to seeing y'all next week.
Yeah, man. Y'all be safe. I'm about to chime up out here. I just bought 12 packs of socks for no damn reason. So let's just hurry up and get the fuck up off here. Yeah.
All right. There it is. All right, y'all. We out, man.
Signing off.
Yes, sir.